Hi guys, and welcome back to Pink Peach Finds. If you're new here, I'm Charlotte and I'm a reseller documenting my journey and my finds. Today you join me for a trip around Barnardo's in Worksop on Weymouth Lane. Let's see what we find. So this charity shop is one of the regular places that I tend to visit when I'm outsourcing. It is often a mixture. Sometimes it's really good, other times I don't pick anything up whilst I'm in there, as is always the way with charity shops. For this particular video, the Bric-a-Brac was okay. There was nothing there that jumped out to me that I urgently needed to have, apart from one item which you'll see slightly later in the video. So this here is a 50p section that was pretty dire. There was lots of broken bits, bits missing lids. It wasn't a great 50p section, I have to say. Next here you see me pick up a children's nursery treasure box, sort of music box. I think it was hand painted and I think it's likely handmade. So it had a music box inside and the lid lifted up, played the music box as you lifted the lid, and then inside it had different compartments where you could store items. Next you see me pick up a pair of Jones Bootmaker boots. I'm always on the lookout, as you well know, for menswear, just because it has a high resale value, but specifically these interested me because they were Joneses, but also additionally because they were leather and they were in really good condition as well. The purple line? Yeah, half price. And so it goes without mentioning there that those boots were also half price. So I think they came down from something like 18 to £9. I wouldn't have bought them at 18, so I'll just be really clear about that. I would have bought them only under a tenner. So next up you see me pick up a standard standing lampshade. These are usually considered not worth very much money, and this was actually just £2.50 after I got it price checked, which is an absolute bargain. And here you see me having a look at a rack of dresses. These were all brand new dresses that had either been donated or gifted, but they were one of those items that was new stock labelled in the charity shop. I'm still undecided how I feel about new stock in a charity shop, but I understand why it's there. And they had this lovely strawberry print dress, and whilst it was cheaper than the RRP and I ummed and erred about it for a little bit, I didn't end up picking it up because it just wasn't worth the time, despite how nice the dress was. Next I'm taking a rifle through the ladies section, and I always find the ladies section has this real potential to be overpriced, and this is true for this charity shop. The markups on these dresses are really high for a charity shop in my personal opinion, and I don't often pick up dresses in this charity shop for that reason. Again, all of these items were fairly overpriced. I still always take a look and I spend time having a look at these items, but I'm almost decided before I look that I know they're going to be overpriced, and I just adjust my expectations in line with that. Now this box was a really interesting one. I've sold lots of boxes like this one before, and they tend to be antique, and at the very least they tend to be vintage, and this one just sparked my interest because of the colour and the way the wood was put together. But I really quickly realised that someone had pried off what I think would have been either mother of pearl or at the very least shell details on the box, and this unfortunately left the box really badly damaged. And this next piece was a woven box, almost like wicker, but I think it was some type of grass, and it was like a poof or a storage box that you would have in your house. Unfortunately, it was really badly damaged and all of the woven pieces were coming away on the lid. Next, I take a saunter over to the menswear section, and obviously I'm looking for blazers, jackets, etc. Specifically as we're starting to look at the change of the seasons. I know it might feel early, but it is happening, and we're looking for those types of seasonal pieces. So I do pick up some pieces here, however the majority of them are overpriced, with pieces that including Taylor and Wright, which is largely stocked by Matalan I believe, being well into the £30 zone. And you'll see me here pick through these pieces repeatedly as I'm searching for an item that isn't priced as high as the others. However, most of the pieces on this reel, like I said, were in the £30 zone, and I do repeatedly check just to be really sure because they are lovely pieces, they're just overpriced. And one of the things that I quite often cut out of these videos is the long-winded process of checking individual pieces like this. And when you're looking without a size in mind, you're just looking at everything. Everything takes a little bit longer. You want to check the condition of things, you want to make sure you're looking at the brand, you want to make sure you're looking at the size, and then you also want to make sure you're looking at the price. And each of those things for each item you might pick up means that these sections take a long time to actually complete, really looking at all those pieces. So that being said about the price, what surprised me in this shop was that I found a leather jacket. I don't think it's vintage, but it was a genuine leather jacket, tan leather, that's really lovely kind of blazer style for £20. Completely different to the suit sets that were overpriced. So you also see me carry away there a denim jacket and then one of the suit sets that I find that was less than 15. And I put the resale value of those on the screen as I was picking them up. So in total, in that Barnardo's in Worksop, we spent £56 with a total approximate resale value of £190, give or take a little bit either way. That brings us to the end of this video, and I would encourage you to pop your comments and thoughts down below, and let's chat about how you felt like that shopping spree went. If this is the type of content that you like, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This helps to show me that this is the type of content that you want me to make. Otherwise, guys, take care. I'll see you soon.